Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Fire as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now this song has two main sections that we're going to cover, and once you get those down you'll be able to play the whole thing. The first part is based primarily around just a little riff that's all on one string, and then we're going to learn the bridge section where we do more chords and strumming. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we jump in, I want to hook you up with something right away. If you're new here, you got to download my Fretboard guide at the first link down below, and this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide to get your copy, or you can use the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Fire as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now, we've really got just 2 sections that you need to learn, the verse and the bridge. Now, the verse uses sort of a palm-muted single-note little riff here, and also 2 chords, and then in the bridge, we're just going to strum chords. So let's start off with the verse, and we're going to begin with this riff that's sort of a crucial guitar part to the song. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing is I'm playing all of this on the low E string, and I'm using a technique called palm muting. And what I'm going to do is place this part of my palm here, the fleshy part of my palm, on the string where it meets the saddle piece back here. So instead of this sound, it becomes this, a more muted sound. Now I'm going to start with the 3rd fret of that low E now with the fretting hand. I'm going to go, we're going to be using 2 notes, the 3rd fret there, and then the open string. It's 3, 3, 0, 0, 3. Then, basically the same thing again, just different rhythm. Here it's 3, 3, 0, 0, 3. This has a little bit of a syncopation to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now in between, I'm kind of just thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just playing muted strings. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we do that again with 2 of the 3rd frets on the upbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here it is one more time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and I'm thinking that rhythm in my head just down, up with the strum hand. So that's going to go, we're actually going to play that 2 times before the verse starts. So we're going to go. That's our intro. And then Bruce comes in singing. We do it 2 more times. Then we go up to the 5th fret. We play the same thing, but we just trade out the 3rd fret for the 5th fret. So we'll still keep the open E in between and play. Then back to the 3rd fret. Then alternate again, back up to 5. Back down to 3. Okay, so that's the first part. Then we go to chords. So I brought in 2 chords here. I went to a C, which is from the 5th string down, just 3, 2, open, 1, open. And then D from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 2. Now I'm going to do this very common strumming pattern on them. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then back to the riff on the 3rd fret. And that's the verse. So let me put it all together. I'll start from the verse where Bruce comes in singing. We're going to go, just to review, 2 times on the 3rd fret, then once on 5, once on 3, once on 5, once on 3. Then we'll go to the C chord, the D chord, and then finish with 2 times on the 3rd fret. So here's what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth fret, back to 3. C, D, back to G, riff. Now I said G back to G, I mean this G note here. You could, though, if you wanted to, play a G chord instead of. Basically, the chord that's happening is G, but the guitar, the electric, is just going and playing this cool riff, which takes the place of the G chord. And then this is like A minor. So a couple options there. I would play just the riff, though. I think it's the most fun. And then go to the chords for those 2 bars, then back to the riff. All right, then we go to the bridge, and this is where Bruce sings, "You Gotta Hold on Me." We're just gonna strum chords. It sounds like this. All right, so we've got a 9-bar chord progression here. We're gonna go C, so we already know that chord. Then we're gonna go to G, and G, you can play, I a lot of times do this G without the index finger, but you can play any G that's comfortable for you. 3, I'm muting the 5th string, then open, open, 3, 3. Then to D, back to G. C, G. Then we have another new chord here, A, this time A major, right, from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 2, open, and then D. On the last D, we just hit it once, 1, 2, 3, 4, let it ring for 8 counts, then we're back to that main riff again. So all through the bridge, except for that last D where I just strum and let it ring out, I'm doing that same strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we go back to the verse. Everything goes again. Now when we end the song, we just fade out on that riff, just staying on the 3rd fret on the note G. Congrats on making it through this guitar lesson for Fire as recorded by Bruce Springsteen. Be sure to take your time with those 2 sections and just work on one part at a time, whether it's that palm muting with the riff or it's strumming those chords and making those transitions. And then when you're ready, put it together and go and play it along with the recording. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales that I use to basically map out the entire fretboard. And I think about this when I'm playing anything on guitar. So it's just this great system, and I put it all on one page for you. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Also, before you go, leave a comment and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.